Microsoft Power BI is a robust analytics solution that assists businesses of all kinds in analyzing data and sharing insights. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to use the Power BI to keep a closer eye on business operations, particularly the customer churn. We will start by importing the Excel file. Check this box and click Transform Data. Before we do anything to this data, let us familiarize ourselves with the variables. We have here the loyalty ID, customer ID, senior citizen, partner, dependents, tenure, phone service, multiple lines, internet service, online security, online backup, device protection, tech support, streaming TV, streaming movies, contract, paperless billing, payment method, monthly charges, total charges, and lastly, the churn. The first transformation we need to do is to recode values of payment method into a different format, and classifying them into two modes, the manual and automatic payment. First we go to the payment method. So for now let us duplicate this and have two sets of this column. Go to the duplicate column and rename it to payment mode. Going back to the original payment method column, let's check all the content by clicking Load More. Now we verified that there are only 4 types of values, we go to the Transform tab and then Replace Values. Type the original value in the first field, and the desired value into the second field. In this case, we want to capitalize the first letters of each word and remove the word automatic enclosed in parenthesis. Double check anything before clicking OK. We will do it for all 4 values. That's all we need to do for payment method column. Next, to the payment mode. We want the values to be either manual or automatic. Among the 4 values earlier, the bank transfer and credit card are automatic, so let us replace the values using the similar method earlier. Type the original values into the first field and put automatic on the second field. Hit OK. Now for manual mode, we have electronic check and mailed check. Do the same thing, put the original value into the first field and the word manual into the second field. After clicking OK, we can see that all the values in the payment mode column were all replaced with our desired values. For the next part, we need to create a new column called VIP Customers, based on monthly charges. For now we know that those who spend greater than $69 are the VIP customers, while those who spend less than $70 are non-VIP. Let's start again by checking the values. We can see that there are decimals, so we will follow the rule of rounding off. Proceed to add column tab, then condition column. Let's name the new column as VIP Customers. Next we put the conditions. We put the monthly charges in the column name, greater than or equal operator, and 69.5 in the value, since only those with 0.5 decimals can be rounded to 70. Also, we want the output to be yes, since the column name is VIP Customers. We will use the else if condition. We will put no, for they are non-VIPs. Then hit OK. Next, we want to know the total number of services availed by the customers. The services include phone services, multiple lines, internet service, online security, online backup, device protection, tech support, streaming TV, and streaming movies. We highlight all those 9 columns and go to Transform, then Replace Values. Since we will add them up, we will change all the no's into zeros, and replace all the yes into ones. We can still see on the screen that the values are not yet ones and zeros at all. We will replace all synonymous to yes and no with corresponding value. We'll replace the no phone service with 0. The fiber optics with 1. Replace the no internet service with 0. For now, we can see the above part to be all ones and zeros, but we need to make sure that all of the values were all replaced. For that we're gonna check each column by clicking Load More. It will show all the values in that column. If it is only 1 and 0, then we're all good. Fortunately that's our case. We will now create a new column again by going to Add Column tab, the custom column. We'll name it Total Services Subscribed. On the formula field we need to put the columns which we replaced the values, and put plus sign in between to tell the software that we want to execute addition. Hit OK and now we have the added up services subscribed by each customer, with minimum value of 1, and maximum value of 9. The last transformation would be grouping the tenure column since it has values from 1 to 72 and that will make a very long clustered column bar chart. First we need to make a decision for grouping. I want them equally divided into 3 groups. We go to Add Column tab, then Conditional Column. Let's give this new column the name of Tenure Grouped. Now, time to put the conditions. The first group would be 1 to 24 so we pick the operator less than or equal to 24. We will do the same for the remaining groups, group 25 to 48, and the group 49 to 72. Click OK and now we have a tenure grouped into 3. Now that we've done all the cleaning and transformations we need, we can now proceed to the report making. Go to the Home tab and click the first button, Close and Apply. Wait for the changes to load and we can now begin making visualizations. We can readily start with visualization. Let's pick the clustered column chart from the visualization pane and start putting details. Put the VIP customer at the axis. Churn at the legend, and churn at the value as well. Resize the chart to your desired size and change data colors according to your preference. For me, I want it gray and black. I'm gonna turn off the title, because I want to put a bigger one using a text box. I'm gonna change the background color as well and adjust the opacity. Next, I'm going to use card visuals to show the total charges of customers. I want it exclusive for VIP customers so I will filter VIP customers by checking, Yes, Only. I will duplicate this visual so I won't need to recreate the whole process again. I'll just replace the data put into fields. There seemed to be a problem in this last card, so let's check this drop-down menu and choose Count. Since this page is pretty occupied, I will put the next visuals on other page. In this empty page, I will copy the visual from previous page and then I will just change the axis. Paste it 3 times since we want to show the churn by age, tenure, and contract in this page. Those 3 are time related and it is good to put them all together. In this first chart, let's replace the axis with senior citizen. The next one with tenure grouped. And the last with contract. Below the 3 chart, we're gonna put donut charts that could tell the population per age group, tenure groups, and contract type. With these visuals below, your audience can have a glimpse of customer profile. Let us now proceed with the last page of this report. Copy again the chart from the previous pages to make churn analysis by payment mode, payment method, and total services subscribed. I'm just gonna repeat the procedures earlier so watch this time lapse instead. That's all the graph we need in this report, so let us proceed with designing. Do not forget to give appropriate title for every page for better presentation. To start designing each page, click an empty space then go to Page Background. Choose Add Image and select a photo. In this case I have a prepared page layouts edited using Photoshop. After selecting the image, adjust the transparency to 0 and then choose Fit Image Size. We will do that for all the 3 pages. To make this report better, let's add an introductory page. Since this report is about churn analysis, I prepared a big title, Customer Churn. In this case I'm just gonna go to Insert tab and add image to prevent this text from appearing because this is literally an empty page. Now that we're done with all the designing with the desktop app, let us now arrange the mobile view. Go to View, then Mobile Layout. After clicking that, you will see in Phone with Grids where you should arrange your graphs. As you can see, this phone view is quite plain. We can try changing the background color by going back to the desktop view and change the color at the page background field, the same field where we change the page background. Let's go back to the mobile layout and arrange all the graphs according to your preference. This layout will be the layout of your report when you view it on your mobile phone. After some time dealing with Power BI, you should take a break. You'll get to notice some necessary changes once you get back. For example, after resting, I realized that I want to see the percentage of churn on each clustered column charts, not just mere bars. On the visual editor, turn on the data labels. Next, open the drop-down menu to select Show Value as Percentage. Percentage can now be seen at top of the bars. Do not forget to do this on all pages. Sometimes you might even find it irritating that you can unclick a graph. A handy tool for that is the Reset button. Go to Insert, then Button. Choose Reset and place the icon anywhere you want. A Format button filed will appear. Among the settings, the most important is the Action setting. Choose Bookmark Type, then choose the option Other than None on Bookmark. On View tab, you might want to open the Bookmarks field and rename Bookmark 1 as Reset, to make it less confusing, especially when you want to add more buttons. Now you can easily reset a page and unclick all graphs by doing Ctrl plus click on the icon. You can even hide it within the elements of your page if you don't find it appealing. Now, the very last of this tutorial, the tooltip. In this particular page, the cards only show data of VIP customers. What if we want to see the data for non-VIP as well? Let's add another page. On Page Size, choose Tooltip, and in Page Information, choose Tooltip as well. You will notice that the page is now smaller, and that's how you know it is correct. Add multi-row card, and we're gonna input total charges, monthly charges, and total services subscribed. Go back to the VIP page, and click the bar chart. Turn on the tooltip, and select the corresponding page name. Hover on the bar chart and a floating chart will appear. That's the tooltip. Now that you've completed this tutorial, do not forget to save your work in an easy-to-find place. You might want to try publishing it to the Power BI service. Once uploaded, you can access your work anywhere with just your browser and internet connection. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks and have a great day.